Hey everyone, welcome to the new Sims series. The new Sims series will be called Sims Hodges, and it will follow the Hodges family. And I've already created the first three members of this family. I'm really excited to get them into the game and start this. Now, this episode will just be going over who each member of them are and their style, and kind of a little bit of a backstory that I've created for each of their characters. And I hope you guys are excited as I am for the return of Sims. First, we have Derby Hodge. Now, Derby Hodge, he came up from a little bit more of a privileged family, but he was always someone that didn't want to kind of live the rich kind of lifestyle. He kind of wanted to settle down and have a family of his own. So he always wanted to be an author. That's his kind of thing. He has never written a book or anything, but he wants to start that. But he got pregnant very young with his wife, which we'll meet soon. And they have a little dude, which you'll also meet very soon. He is very family oriented, as you can see, though, and he is always going to be that. He wants the best for his family and to provide. So once his family found out about that, his family pretty much was like, okay, yeah, you got to do your own thing, kind of thing. So that's what him and his wife went off and did, and they have a little one that they're doing that with. He is also a very good sim. He's not a bad guy. He doesn't really like pushing the envelope, if you say. And he doesn't like seeing people that are sad or upset. He's also an animal enthusiast because he loves animals and he wants to help any animal that he could possibly help. That's what I decided to do with him. Now, these are his styles. So with him, I wanted to kind of go with more of like a kind of like fresh out of college, young adult kind of thing. And I didn't want to go too crazy with his looks, but I wanted to like it look like he came from like more wealthier family, but kind of like starting to mellow out, if that makes sense. So I did this as his everyday look. Like, this is going to be his kind of casual, go with the flow thing. And that. Now, this is his formal look. Now, his formal look is more like his, okay, go with the flow kind of thing, but more of like a fancy kind. This is his workout gear. Now, this young man, I don't think probably ever really worked out, so I don't know if he's going to in the series or not, because he's more like he really kind of lived a privileged life, so he didn't have to do a lot of things for himself, if that makes sense. Now this is his his sleepwear. His sleepwear, he kind of wanted something casual. I just kind of thought, but that. Now his party wear, I thought he kind of thought would be, we'll add some glasses to it to kind of make it look more fancy for him, because he still kind of has that look, it like trying to look fancy, but not too much. Now his swimwear, he kind of goes with the casual, but also kind of wants the swim cap on his head, so kind of a bandana kind of thing is the closest thing you can get on here. Now this is his hot weather gear. Hot weather gear is kind of like when it's really, really hot outside, what you kind of wear. So I kind of wanted to go with something kind of typical young adult, out of college kind of look, frat boy kind of look in a way. And then this is his cold weather gear. Pretty casual, kind of like full decked out cold weather stuff. Now let's switch over to his wife, which is Megan Hodge. 1 minute. Now Megan Hodge, she's a little bit different than her husband, because Megan, on the other hand, she grew up in a home where she kind of had to work for everything. She grew up on the countryside where she grew up on a farm. She loves animals that way. But she always wanted to find her soulmate, and that is exactly what I think she did when it came to um, Derby. Now, that's why I gave her the soulmate. She too is also family oriented, though. She wants to focus on a family, settle down, have more children once they get a little bit older, not too much older, but they wanted to kind of settle down and have fun and that. Then I also wanted to give her the loyal trait. Now, I always thought that, like, with the whole classic Southern young lady or young man, the best quality would be loyalty. And I think she's very loyal to her husband and her family, so I think that's why I wanted to give her that. And she's very neat because, like I said, she grew up on a farm, so she's going to want things to be tidy in a certain way. So I think that's why I went with that. And again, her name is Megan Hodge. Now, like I said, this is her everyday look. She kind of goes with the whole casual country style of look. That's kind of what I was going for. That's her everyday look. Now, her party look, she kind of gets a little bit more fancy, but not too much. As you can see, she wants to kind of keep her roots of the country style. Now, her active wear, her like sportswear, she is used to being active, but more so in like the overalls and stuff like that. So she's not really used to acting and working out in that way. So I kind of wanted to do something a little bit out of her comfort zone, but a little bit like, okay, you know. Now, this is her swimwear. Now, I wanted to do this because this is a classic for me. I love this PJ's combo for a lot of my Sims in the past. You guys will remember this kind of combo. But I think it's really neat for the ladies, and it kind of works for any style. Now we have her party wear. Like I said, I wanted to keep with the country theme, and I think this kind of goes with it really well. So I went with this kind of like, I think they're lemon kind of thing with the sunflower earrings, which is really pretty. So I think that'll work out really well for them. Now her swimwear, I kind of wanted to look like, okay, yeah, she's got it going on kind of thing, because she is with a very rich person, so, or grew up rich person, so that's why. Now her hot weather gear is a little bit more back to her kind of country roots and stuff, so that's what I wanted to go with there. And then her cold weather gear is kind of more of like the, like I said, fancier kind of style, but she is starting to kind of keep with the country roots though, with the cowboy kind of boots there, so I think that'll be beneficial for her. Now, let's move on to the final member of the family right now anyways, is Liam Hodge. Now, he is the youngest one. He is the son of Derby and Megan. Liam is a Sim that's pretty calm for being a little infant. He's kind of young. So his kind of style right now is loosely, like, pretty go with the flow kind of thing, but also kind of tried to incorporate both parents into it at the same time. So as you can see, he has his father's hair color, but his mom's eyes, and I tried to incorporate different aspects of each parent with him. So this is his everyday look, like I said, right here, with the fire truck, kind of casual. This is his formal look. Now, his formal look is more like, okay, I kind of just hanging out, little dude thing. Now, his swimwear, this is also like a classic for me, for little ones, like the whole trucks and stuff like that. And with him, I think it kind of fits with his like mom's kind of casual style. Now, his party wear, I think, is something that his dad would choose, because his dad's more of like a kind of go with the flow, but also like rich it away. So I kind of thought this kind of looked like one of them polo shirts. So like more like middle class, if that makes sense, or like a little bit more higher, wealthier people would wear. This is more of the hot weather gear. Now, like I said, this kind of goes from his mom's side of things, like the more the country base with the overalls and stuff, which I think came out really well with him. And then this is his cold weather gear. I just thought this was really cute. I don't know why. I just felt it was really cute and it would go really, really well with him. Now, what am I going to be doing with these Sims? I'm going to be doing like a Sim series like I did before, and it's going to follow their lives and stuff, and then it might lead into other series and stuff as time goes on. But those are the three that I've created. Again, their names are Derby, Megan, and Liam, and I hope you guys are excited for this series as I am. And I cannot wait to share this series with you guys. I have a lot of things planned and that for this series. And so with that being said, I think we're going to end this one out. And in the next episode, I will actually be diving into these guys' lives. So I hope you guys are excited. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.